And we're live, baby. Best Ball Barbecue Day number 9, consecutive stream, consecutive draft. And we're going to be drafting. I don't always love, but we're going to turn that off, pause myself, and pause. And we're going to do some Best Ball Mania draft today. We're also going to be doing some trivia, good stuff, good jazz. You guys get the deal when we go live on this channel. So we're going to do both those things. One draft today, just Best Ball Mania. Have some stuff I gotta do after the stream today. So just one draft for you, but it's gonna be a good one. This could be the $1.5 million draft. Who says no? Who says no? I do not. I also do not say no to some, just good vibes in the chat today. I don't say no to, you dropping a sub, dropping a like on the channel, turning that bell on. I also don't say no to some trivia. The fourth thing I don't say no to is, it's a staple of the show. I've actually I've gone back and I've watched some of the shows, and I always feel like the guests appreciate one thing. It's not me. They don't like me. They don't like my takes. They don't even, They don't even like being on my channel. But I think they really do enjoy a certain video that we play to start every single stream. So we're going to do that again today. And without further ado, let's hit the intro.
Everything to start Let's go around.
We have a Falcons-themed intro, and we have a Falcons-themed trivia draft. Like, I should be able to fucking clear the board on this thing. Like, there is no... Okay, since 2018, actually might be a little harder, but, like, this is literally for the Falcons. I've watched every single Falcons game since definitely 2018, and this is, like, all the bad years, because the last time they made the playoffs was 2017. So, I'm really excited to just see how good I can be at this. Again, name every player that has had at least 100 total rushing yards against the Falcons during the regular season since 2018. Yardage is cumulative over that time frame. Here we go. Buckle up, ladies and gentlemen, because I think we have a good chance of clearing the board. If I clear the board on this, I'm tweeting at Nick Ercolano because he's also a Falcons fan. I wonder how far he got on this, but here we go. Let's give it a roll. All right, first name that comes to mind is Taysom Hill. He had like over 100 yards rushing against the Falcons straight up. Obviously, Kamara is going to be on this list. So a lot of division players, obviously. Cleveland, I don't know. I don't think it's anyone but Chubb. Okay, there we go. Buccaneers, obviously Rashad White. I know Rashad White's on this list. I know Leonard Fournette is on this list. Now, Jameis had a couple good, rushing games, and it's cumulative. When was Jameis drafted? Like 2015? He would have still been on the Bucks because he went to the Saints. I think Jameis Winston's going to be on this list. I do. It's only 100. Okay, yes, Jameis was on the list. Okay, we're good there. Another Bucks player. It's got to be Peyton Barber. He's like the only other guy who really was on the team for. Oh, it could be Ronald Jones though. Okay, we got 2 Bucks players left. I'm going to go Ronald Jones first. And then I'm gonna go Peyton Barber. Okay, we're on a roll right now. No X's yet. Okay, let's keep going. Carolina, let's go. Christian McCaffrey. Okay, there we go. Cam Newton, 2018. He should be on here. Oh, damn. Okay, first X, not Cam Newton. Okay. Other running backs. Chuba had a couple of good games. I know against the Falcons. I know Chuba's on this list. Mike Davis could 100% be one. I do like the Mike Davis one. That only would have been 1 year though. It would have only been 1 year. So like, did he get 100 yards rushing combined on the Falcons? He probably did. There we go. Mike Davis on the list. I think this one could be Curtis Samuel. This one, because I don't know who else, because okay, was there another quarterback? Like, did Darnold run for 100 yards, maybe in a year versus I'm gonna skip that one for now. Let's go over to Eagles. Okay, when was the last time they played the Eagles? I actually know this. I remember they played the Eagles, Arthur Smith's very first game of his NFL coaching career in 2020, And the running back on that team, I remember, I feel like he went crazy. Hurts had a good game that week too. It was like Hurts' first start after his rookie season. The running back on that team would have been Sanders. I just don't know if it's Sanders or Hurts. I just don't know which one it is. I'm gonna go Sanders. Boom. Okay, huge. Okay, Vikings. Okay, I was at one of these Vikings games. I was at one of them in Minnesota. They also played last year. But no, Dobbs had a good game, but I don't think he had 100 rushing yards. I'm gonna go Cook. That just feels like it's got to be Dalvin Cook. Okay, there we go. I don't know who this other one is though. I don't know who the other player is. I think it might be Joshua Dobbs from last game, that one game. I don't know if he had 100 rushing yards though. I don't know if he had 100 rushing yards. Okay, let's keep going. I want to keep ripping through these. Okay, another Saints guy. Another Saint. It's not Kendra. I know that for sure. It's not Jamal Williams. Definitely not. Ingram. Ingram was on the Ravens by this time though. Oh man, I truly don't know. I think Justin Fields is gonna be on here. Yeah, Fields is on there. Khalil Herbert, I think, had a good Week 17 game. I think Khalil Herbert's on here. Yep. Okay, Roshan's not. This could be. Could this? I think Deonta Foreman had a really good game against the Falcons, not last season, but the season before. Or I don't know. I'm gonna go Foreman. Let's go for the Panthers. Okay. That was a good guess. I knew that one. Okay. It was not Curtis Samuel. Okay. Two Seahawks players here. Kenneth Walker. I mean, he's got to be on here. Gotta be Kenneth Walker. Yep. And then, oh wait, not Kenneth Walker? There was no Kenneth Walker on the list? Oh shit. Okay. All right, we have two X's. Oh man, this is getting tough. Okay. Bills. It's Josh Allen or like Singletary. I know the game. It was a really close game. It could be Allen. Oh, man, I just don't know. Bengals got to be Mixon. There's literally no other player it could be. It's not Mixon. Are you kidding me? Like it's got to be P Ryan then? Oh, that pisses me off. Okay, Green Bay. When's the last time they played Green Bay? I'm gonna go Aaron Jones. It feels gross, but I'm gonna go Aaron Jones. Okay, there we go. Could be Chris Carson, could be Rashad Penny. The question is, name every player to have at least 100 total rushing yards against the Falcons during the regular season since 2018. Okay, Titans. That's got to be Henry. There's just no way that's not Derrick Henry. Okay, there we go. Cowboys. I think Ezekiel Elliott would have had a good year against us in one of these. Okay, there we go. Lions. They played the Lions last year. Last year they did for sure. They also played him again in like 2020. So that could be Swift. It's either Swift or Gibbs. I think this was the game Montgomery was out. Oh man. Okay, Commanders. They played the Commanders last. Oh, you know who always had a really good game against who is the pass catcher? Oh my god, I'm blanking on his name. Guys, who was the pass catcher for the Commanders? Not Gibson. It was Gibson and somebody else. Who was Gibson's running back? It was the year before Brian Robinson got there. Who is the guy? Oh my god, I'm blanking on his name. Oh man, it's gonna kill me. It was before B-Rob got there. There was a running back that Gibson split time with, and he caught a ton of passes. Do you know who you guys know who I'm talking about, right? You guys have to know what I'm talking about. Oh, I cannot remember his name for the life of me. McKissick. Yes, McKissick. I think McKissick is on this list. He always torched the Falcons. JD McKissick. Oh, god damn it. Okay, it was Madison. Okay. Ingram. Okay, I was right on Ingram. Penny Carson. Okay, damn it. We did not come close to clearing the board. But you know what? That's okay. That's okay. I felt good about some of the names we got. I probably should have got more, but that's the game. That is the game. And now we can transition over to drafting. Again, this is BBM drafting today. So this is a big boy draft. I have to change my CSV, which I'll do it after I hop in the draft here. But obviously, we're going to do our 10-second countdown as we always do. So in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, in. And we're waiting on 7. So good opportunity. Oh, we got a couple people, Phil, right there. Okay, now I see you spam the chat. Yes, I do like blue raspberry. Blue raspberry is awesome. I don't like blue milk though. Okay, that felt pretty fast. Okay, let me change my CSV. Let's see where we're picking first. Actually, picking at 5 today. In here with Dean, we got Troy at the 9. We got Aaron in here too. Okay, we got a couple people in here. Awesome. I'm gonna change my overlay real quick. Again, bestballoverlay.com. Use code PPR Tyler for $10 off each month. It's $20 with my code. It's $30 without. So again, you can see all your exposures on here, and you'll get to witness in real time. Like, look at my McCaffrey exposure at 10%, and then watch me. It's going to change here in a minute after I change it to just so right now you're seeing all my 2024 draft exposures. In a minute here, you're going to see just my BBM exposure. So it takes literally 2 seconds to switch, and again, you're going to be able to see it here after I refresh the page, which is right now. So McCaffrey went from 10 to 6. It's that easy. You just refresh it, change the CSV, change what contest you want to see, and then it's that easy. So you look at your week 16, 17 matchups right here, your Vegas over-unders for those weeks as well. Really, really cool stuff. Really, really cool stuff. And I actually added a couple features, I believe, too, which I actually have not had the pleasure of checking out yet. I think I have to download. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Okay, analyze. And again, obviously, we can always look at our combinations too, which is awesome. The best part, I think, about bestballoverlay.com is you can go to this page and look at your exposures and all that fun jazz. So I'm really, really happy about just that part of the update. And they actually did an update where you can look at your different build percentages. So like I can look at so I've drafted double anchor RB 25% of the time, hero RB 25%, modified hero RB 21, zero RB 4. What's the definition of zero RB? Oh shit. I'm definitely not a zero RB, bro. Oh my god. We're on the clock though. We have a ton of JJ. I have no Amon-Ra. That has to change. I should probably have some Amon-Ra in BBM, but part of me wants to go Bijan here. I'm not gonna lie, and just get that Bijan exposure up. Ooh, I can't decide. I mean, I have to get a share of Amon-Ra, right? Like if I'm not gonna get it here, I'm not gonna get it at all. So let's just take Amon-Ra. Let's take the guy that we do not have. So Payne the Legend Manning's about to cook. He's about to cook. What's going on? I like that dog there. If that's your dog, it's a very cute dog. Farsi. That's a very cute dog. GM, how we doing, BP? How are you doing today? Obviously, too, I want to make sure I pull up my my Bestball Mania 5. Let me go back to all builds here. So obviously we can go here, go to our Bestball Mania 5 exposures, and then look at. I guess I don't have any Amon. I was going to type in Amon-Ra, but I don't have any Amon-Ra teams, obviously. So this is our first Amon-Ra team. Want to make it a good one, obviously. Make it maybe full of guys we love drafting. We get some Leggett, get some Fant, that type of stuff. Also, I promised a video clip or like a song to play every time I draft Leggett. So we'll see if today's the draft where we get to draft Leggett and play the song. It's literally uploaded in my StreamYard. It's ready to go. I just have not had the opportunity to play it yet, unfortunately. So we'll have to see. Guys, drop a like on the channel. Make sure you drop a sub as well, too. Also, too, if you're in the ESPN League and have not paid me yet, please pay me. I sent out an email in the ESPN. If you go to ESPN, you click the message icon in the top right of the league. You should see my message. It has my Venmo, has my Cash App. So Venmo me for the league if you have not already. Please and thank you in advance. All right. Bills are paid. Ads are read. Let's draft. Okay. We are 4 picks away here with Amon-Ra. Like, I'd love to get like some Olave, but that's probably not going to happen. Like and sub and also pay this guy for the ESPN League. There we go. Exactly. Anthony gets it. Troy's on the clock here. Let's see what Troy does. What is Troy going to do here? Definitely going receiver, right? After going, who'd you go with? Yeah, Bijan first. Little Bijan Nico. Is it, if we're going to do a Amon-Ra, do we just try and go week 17? Maybe get some Debo, get some Ayuk. I feel like that might be the move. I want one of these three. One of these three guys is who I'm targeting. Olave, Debo, or Ayuk. Let's see here. Olave goes. I'm just gonna go chalk. I'm gonna get one of the San Fran guys. Whichever one. I prefer Debo, but we'll see which one falls to me. Devontae Adams is actually a guy I would really like to pair up with Amon-Ra too, if I'm being completely honest. This feels like a good pairing. Amon-Ra and Devontae. I do like that a lot as well. Devontae goes. All right, I'm going to go Debo. I'm going to go Debo. Very chalk start. I wonder how many people have a Debo Amon-Ra start. It's got to be just a ton. It's got to be a ton, but that's fine. That's fine. I'm cool with Debo. I'm cool with Debo. I think this is my 32nd BBM team. I want to finish somewhere in between 40 or 50. I don't have an exact set number in mind. But I do want to finish, somewhere in that tier. Somewhere in that tier. Let's see here. All right. All right. Who are we thinking with on the turn here? I was thinking some dude just trying to give me fancy baseball. He's trying to trade me in fantasy baseball right now. He's like the worst team in the league. He's trying to trade me as injured players. I don't want your injured players. No thanks. I had to say I'm back under the IL limit. The IL limit. I just don't have a shortstop. He's sending me screenshots of my team. Like I don't know what's going on. I know what's going on with my team. Leave me alone. Ooh, I mean, HN falling here would be awesome. Oh, Farsi's in this draft. I'm guessing, right? Right? That lines up. Well, this one says FARACI. Oh, this spelling's the same there. Okay, there we go. I have to go HN. Take him from me. Okay. HN for San Francisco. Yeah, I was going to do that. Not anymore. I think Derrick Henry's the move here. I only have 3% Derrick Henry BBM. That's very scary. I want more of that. Please and thank you. Please and thank you. We'll take Derrick Henry to the bank all day long. Definitely a guy I wanted. I have a ton more of him in regular drafts. Just BBM seems like I've not gotten my hands on Derrick Henry, but I will be more than happy to take him right there. I pretty much drafted every guy to ADP so far, but I'm fine. I'm fine with that. All right. God, guys, what if this is the team? What if this is the draft where we just win BBM? Wouldn't that be crazy? Wouldn't that be crazy? That would actually be nuts. That would be nuts. We'll have to see if What's Canal saying? Would you rather get your girl pregnant or win BBM? Obviously win BBM. Is that even a question? I feel like that's very, very straightforward. Win BBM unless my girl's a millionaire. No, I'd be a millionaire if I won BBM. So I think either way you cut that. I'll take the millionaire. I'll take the 1.5. Please and thank you. Please and thank you. Okay. What do we got coming back around here? Maybe like a falling Laporta, in a draft like this. Where Laporta's ADP's falling a little bit. Like he was 33. Now he's 36. Kelsey's, I feel like Kelsey might pass him by the time the actual season comes around. Like late August. I feel like Kelsey might, rise up and just pass him. More Mahomes news we see, all that jazz. I feel like Kelsey could just straight up leapfrog and become that tight end 1 overall again. At least tight end 1 for drafting purposes, ADP wise. Okay. I'm kind of fine going a couple different directions here. Pickens is a guy I have 0 of, so obviously that always catches my eye. Obviously, if Kelsey fall, I'd be interested in that as well. Pickens goes to Troy. I would go ETN here. I saw get ETN. I just don't want to do that given the fact that I already have 26% of this guy in BBM. I don't have any Trey McBride in BBM, which is a lean. Lamar would stack up with my Derrick Henry, plus Lamar's a little easy to backstack at times as well. So I just want to see what these next 2 picks are. But these are kind of the guys that I'm thinking. Wide receivers are kind of coming off the board here early, aren't they? They're coming off the board here early. Hurts goes. I think I'm gonna go Kelsey if he falls 1 more pick. If he doesn't, okay. So Mahomes goes. Like, am I okay with the fact that I'm not gonna get Kelsey stacked with Mahomes? I think I am. I think I am fine with it. We'll figure it out. We still got all of our other guys. Maybe Lamar falls a little bit. We can just get a Derrick Henry stack anyway. So I think I'm fine with that. We'll see what kind of comes back around. I'm guessing someone's going to try and do a Lamar Andrews. So I'm guessing that's probably not going to happen. But you never know. We get decent value on Kelsey, so I'll take that. You've seen how the wide receivers can get taken if you go Mahomes. Yeah, right. It's weird trying to get the Chiefs stuff. Like you can usually always get one, but I'm fine with kind of a naked, not stacked Kelsey. I guess not stacked Kelsey is the word I should be looking for. If Hash doesn't go like Lamar Andrews here, you got to think Dean's gonna go Lamar Andrews on the turn here, right? CMC Waddle Cup. I mean, I feel like that's just what he's gonna do. I feel like like Dean's probably going Lamar Andrews here. I feel like anytime you're on the turn and you can do it, I feel like people will end up doing it. But we'll see. Maybe Dean goes in a different direction here. Correct. Yeah, I see. I know it. I just feel like that's normally what I see. I'm not telling you what to do. Like I just feel like anytime someone's on the turn and Lamar and Andrews, at least that's how I think. Like I always go Lamar Andrews if they're there on the turn together because it's just a guaranteed stack you feel good about. Usually can, but you've also seen 100%. I like Rice's steaming. I think drafting Rice right now is like something I would love to kind of set out and do because the minute it says that he doesn't get suspended, like his ADP is going to shoot up. Christian Kirk's fallen a little bit. He goes there. I'm going to take my own advice. I'm literally going to draft Rice here. I think his ADP gets higher than this if higher than 59 if he, if it kind of comes out like he's not going to get suspended. I already have 10% of him in BBM too, which is interesting, but I have 16 of Jacobs. Ew, I don't like that. I'm going Rice. I'm going to go Rice. Little KC team stack there anyways. So I feel fine with that. Just want to get him before like his price is going to go up. It's already going up right now, but we just don't know. Like I think it ends up in the 4th round if it's like he's not going to get suspended. Like this will be a value come late August. Looks like Farsi's already causing drama. I love it. We draft who we want to draft. We don't draft who others want. We don't pass on others we don't pass on players just because others want to draft them. That's what I was trying to say. Okay. All right here. How many likes are we at right now? We are at 17 likes. Can we get to 30 before the draft ends? That would be ideal if we get to 30. Toss a like on the channel if you'd be so kind. Battling from opposite sides of the board. Yeah, literally, right? Aaron versus did Richard, was that a reach on Richardson or no? Where is his ADP is 56. What did he take him at? Took him at 51. So yeah, not that's not crazy. That's not crazy at all. All right, we're 6 picks away here. Obviously, need to start thinking about getting a little bit more receivers on this team. I feel good with Derrick Henry as our running back. Still have to figure out our quarterback. We already know we're not going to get Mahomes. We're not going to get Lamar with Derrick, so that obviously puts more emphasis on Goff, on Purdy at this point. I think also taking players that sets us up to draft the quarterback later. We're like, I don't really want to draft Worthy, right? Because I already know I'm not going to be able to get his quarterback, right? I don't want to draft. I guess most of the guys you can kind of get here, so we can still try to build out a different stack, but we'll just have to see who falls here. Worthy goes, so we don't have to think about that. A ton of receivers to choose from here. I could be interested in a lot of these players. I could be interested in. Christian Watson at 3%. I would be fine taking. I have 23 Deontay. Wow. Sheesh. What's going on? Who Hames? How we doing? Packers stack. I was thinking that Tyson. I was thinking that Reed goes though. I would like to get Watson on this team. Build out a Jordan Love thing. How much Jordan Love do I have in BBM? 6%. I would like to get that number up a tad. I'm definitely going receiver here. It's just a matter of who. I think it's either Watson or Rome for me. Watson or Rome. I probably prefer Watson. Let's see who Rich goes here. Rich 99. Omega King, what's going on? GM, GL. Love it. We're going to go Watson here. And then 8 picks away. What is Love's ADP again? It's what? Like probably 90 something? 97? Yeah, that sounds right. 97. We have a pick at 92. So that's probably where I don't want to really give away my strategy, but like that's probably where I would consider taking him or try and push him to 101. That sounds scary. Don't want to really do that, but we'll see. Not Watson. Well, I already drafted Watson. Only 3% on him. He's kind of like, I feel like I have most of everyone else. Keon Coleman getting a lot of good training camp buzz too. This is also too like this feels like the perfect time to draft Jordan Addison. I feel like it's kind of known that he's going to get suspended, and like getting him in the 80s is pretty nice. Pretty nice. You already have like if you're drafting him right now, like you probably have an advantage over 50% of the field at least, right? Because 50 it's and again, it probably dropped. What was that news like a week or a week and a half ago, maybe 2 weeks now? I can't remember exactly when, but so let's say 45%. 45% of the field has Jordan Addison around higher, right? So that's good for you if you draft Jordan Addison just from that sense. Does he drop a little more after? Maybe, but I don't think it's going to be a significant drop. It's kind of already baked in that he's going to get suspended. So, King of Kings, what's going on? How are you doing today? I'm doing pretty good. Pretty good. Seen Addison 100, 105 some. Have you seen and BBM? I feel like I haven't seen that in BBM. I guess maybe I'm not drafting as much BBM. I pretty much only do BBMs on stream. So I don't know. The Deontay fall is intriguing. I have a ton of them already. Ingram's off my board. I have too much of him already too. BTJ I would be interested in. Again, Addison I think I'd be interested in too. BTJ or Addison here. I feel like I want to go BTJ. Yeah, let's just get some like some boom or bust guys on this team. You know what I mean? Like we got a Monra, feels pretty safe. Rashid Rice is a boom or bust in terms of like suspension kind of thing. Debo's kind of like a touchdown or bust guy. Watson and Thomas both feel like deep threat guys too. But we have like a stabilizing force in this room with a Monra, which I do like. So we'll just have to see. I do like this receiver core though. BTJ is fun. He's a really fun player. Just watching the film, he's a really fun player. So what's going on, Pat? How you doing today? Love the stream you did with Hayden Winks today. I was watching that, learning some weekly winners. I'm not gonna lie, kind of felt like a fucking dumbass for after my bye week stacking has been exposed for not being good, I guess. That didn't make me feel great. So might have to go to the drawing board with some different strategy. But you know what? That's what better late than never. Better late than never. I really appreciate the stream. Really, really good info. Yeah, Anthony just took the words right out of my mouth. Really good info today. Awesome stream. You guys should go check that out again. That's on Fantasy Dog Pound. Go toss him a sub, toss him a like if you haven't already. Really good weekly winner stream, data driven with Hayden Winks today. So go check that out. All right. Okay. This BBM, I just realized too. It's Rashid Rice is on the thumbnail, and we did draft him. So I mean. It's in the stars. It's in the stars. Rashid Rice was meant to be on this team. Like, this is why you kind of go here, RB. We're like, we just drafted, 5 receivers in a row, and then like a position we need our running back and quarterback. And like, look at the guys that are left. Just a tier of running backs that I feel, like there's going to be a guy that kills it out of this group. Who is it? That's TBD. But there is a guy that's going to kill it out of this group. I just don't know who that is yet. Rashid going to be Casey wide receiver 3? I don't think so. I think Worthy will end up being it, to be honest. If I had to guess, I think it might be Worthy. Rookie. I feel like that Chiefs playbook is no joke, man. I feel like it's going to take a while for him to get acclimated to that offense. Not to say that he never does. I just think he gets off to a slow start. So we'll see. We'll see. Okay. Guys I'm looking at, like Zamir White, I really like. Guys who would stack. Mostert would stack with San Francisco for week 16. Zach Moss, he would not. DeAndre Swift would with Detroit. Jonathan Brooks would not. Okay. He's a baller. Everyone freaking out because he's too fast. Is insane. Is it? I don't think he's I don't think it's because he's too fast. I don't know if that's the reason. I feel like I have to go Zamir here. Okay, wait. Okay, who took Jaden Reed? Where is the Jaden Reed drafter? Okay, they're on this side of the board, but you can still backstack. Okay, 2 of these guys have quarterbacks. 2 of these guys don't. They both only have 1 running back. I'm gonna go Zamir White with the hope that the drafters that don't have QBs go running back because Farsi and Dean both have a quarterback. And they don't have any Green Bay correlation. So I'm hoping that they stay the hell away from Jordan Love. That's my hope. Swift is the best RB available. I like Zamir White a tad better, personally. I need to see where the beat press being so small. Yeah, Worthy's an interesting player. It's like, it's kind of ambiguous in case, like, if there's any clear winner right now, it's Mahomes. But I don't know who leads the team with receiving like fantasy points? Like, who leads the team in fantasy points? What order would you guys put it between Kelsey, Rice, Worthy, and Hollywood Brown? Assuming, let's just say we assume everyone plays 17 games for the sake of argument. What would you rank it 1, 2, 3, 4? My personal rankings, if you told me everyone was going to play 17 games, I think I would go Rice, Kelsey, Worthy. I'm going to backtrack my statement. Hollywood. That's what I would do. That's what I would do. Rice, Kelsey, Worthy, Hollywood. That's what I would do. That's what I would do. Okay, we're gonna have to sweat this out. Griffalicious is like the only guy who could ruin our dreams here. The only drafter who could really ruin our dreams. It will be a nice consolation though. There's a couple different guys I'm fine. Like if I could get Bowers or Love, I obviously want to lean Love, but getting Bowers after ADP never is gonna make me upset, especially stacking him up with Zamir White, who we already have. Maybe we do a little Las Vegas thing. So, but Love is kind of the guy I'm targeting, but I'd be fine with Bowers too. Okay, I think we just go Love. As much as I want to go Bowers here, I'm going to go Jordan Love. That's the smart, mature decision. We're going to do it. We're going to be mature on this, on today's stream, on today's draft. Maturity is the key. Maturity is the key. Rice, Kelsey, Hollywood, Worthy. Okay. I just don't know why Worthy wasn't dominant in college at that speed on a top tier team. I mean, he had like 900 yards last year, or his freshman year. Like it's because he was playing with A.D. Mitchell. Jonathan Brooks was there too, a tight end that got drafted. Like there were a ton of guys on that team. So Rice or Kelsey first for sure. Kelsey, Rice, fill in the rest. A healthy Kelsey for 17 games because his QB stuck was wearing a big kit. Yeah. How come you're a Falcons fan if you live in Minnesota? I just grew up a huge Michael Vick fan, to be honest. That's like literally that's all I can say. Like that's why. I was just a huge Michael Vick fan. So I really wanted Addison for you instead of Thomas. I don't know, man. I like Thomas. His highlights are really fun to watch. That's not why I drafted him, but he just provides like juice to that team that like, they just don't have right now. Like they tried to do it with Ridley last year and kind of make Ridley like their down the field guy. That's not really like Ridley can do it, but that's not really his game. His game is like pure X go win, like more like like Devontae can win down the field, but he's not a purely down the field player. Like that's not his specialty, right? I don't think Ridley's specialty is being a down the field receiver. BTJ is like a pure like down the field receiver, a huge spike week potential with BTJ. Like he's like not getting talked about at all, and I think he could literally like be like a top 3 rookie receiver this year. I truly believe that. Like behind like he could beat out like Rome in like rookie receiving. He could beat out McConkey, Keon, like, and he goes, kind of in that tier a little bit. Like he kind of goes around those guys, but I really just enjoy BTJ from that aspect. Like, yeah, he kind of goes around Keon, right? He kind of goes around McConkey, but he could truly just outperform everyone and just score like 12 touchdowns this year, and I wouldn't be shocked. He's that kind of talent. I mean, he was a first-round receiver that no one wants to talk about. So, we're 3 picks away here. Obviously, Wicks is going to be on our board, just given the fact that we have Jordan Love. I need some running backs on this team, too. So, maybe Benson, maybe Corum, Zeke, I'd be interested in, too. I saw something today that, like, Rico Dowdle might get cut. So, I've historically been a fader of Rico Dowdle, so that made me feel a little better inside. Rich has to go in Njoku here, so we should be able to get Wicks. We should be able to get Wicks on this team, which is good. Get that 6 receiver Green Bay correlation. Okay, he doesn't go in Njoku. 16 picks after ADP, or 15 picks. Like, I think I just have to do that. I think we have some. Do we have some Cleveland stacked potential as well? We don't. But I think I have to go Njoku here. I have to go Njoku. We'll just do a 2 tight end build. Njoku, Kelsey. That's a fun pairing. Like, I'm going to take the value on that in BBM. Like, thank you. Right next to Goddard is insulting. I saw a Njoku puff piece today from, I think it was Stefanski, basically saying like, we're trying to get Njoku the ball when we game plan. Like, that's our plan, is to get Njoku the ball. So that felt good. Yep, Njoku, for sure. Hey, who about the dogs? Are you talking about the dogs that Michael Vick abused, or like the Georgia Bulldogs? That would be my question. I do that for uniqueness, 100%, right? We don't have any Miami, but we can get a little later Miami thing going on too if we want to. Like that's not out of the question. Now my next question is, are there any Jags drafters around these parts? That's my next question. There's an ETN drafter right here. I just want to see if maybe if Lawrence is the move. Wicks has fallen too. I'd love to get some Wicks. Goff would stack up too. So I'm probably going one of these three. As much as I maybe should go running back here, I mean, if Wicks falls, I have to go Wicks, but I'd like to get another stack here. Lawrence goes. I think I go Wicks. I think, but an Amon-Ra Goff stack is just, it's good. It's really good. Oh, man. I feel like I should go Goff. Like, that's my gut. My gut's telling me to go Goff. Canal says Goff. I'm going to go Goff. Like, passing up on a player that you have stacked, 10 picks past ADP, like Wicks felt like should have been the move there. But, like, if it was, like, anyone other than Goff, like in a Amon-Ra Goff stack, like if it was a JMO stack, I wouldn't have done it. If it was a Laporta Goff stack, I wouldn't have done it. But Amon-Ra is the clear-cut alpha on that team. I just felt like I had to get Goff. And I think we can end with 2 quarterbacks too as well. Like even the 2 tight end, maybe we do like a 6 running back bill with 7 receivers. You know what I mean? I think that might be the move. 13. Oh no, we could do 6 and 8. 2, 6, 8, 2 is what we could do if we want to. I think that's the move. 2 QB, 2 tight end, best build for Bestball. I don't disagree with you, honestly. I don't disagree with you. All right. I do like the team. I like the way this team is going so far. I do like the way this team is going. Definitely need to start, hammering away at some running backs. We only have 2. At least they're, 2 guys I feel good about. So I'm not too upset about that. Ugh. 2 at the onesies with the current build, I agree. Yeah, I think it's 2. I think this is 2, 6, 8, 2. Or depending on the running backs we get, we could do 2, 5, 9, 2. I'd be fine with that as well. I don't know if I have a 9 wide receiver build in BBM yet. I just don't think we need to go 9 receivers though, because we started pretty heavy receiver. I think we already have 5, right? Yeah, we already have 5. Like our 5th one is BTJ. Like BTJ is our 5th. Feels pretty good. I think what kind of changed the trajectory of this team was this Njoku value that we got. 15 picks past ADP on Njoku kind of like changed the entire landscape of this team. Okay, coming back around here, I'm just not. A.D. Mitchell is interesting. If he falls to around the turn, I'd be interested in grabbing him there. But right now, like Sharp would be good. Minnesota, we don't have any Chicago, which is fine. Obviously, Lloyd, I do not want to draft Dowdle. That's just not going to happen. We're out on tight end. Leggett, obviously, as well. We have 26% Leggett in BBM. That's just crazy. Mooney is 29% of him. I cannot click him, even though I do. Now, Musgrave might be the exception to this, where maybe if he falls around the horn, I just go Musgrave. I think I go Lloyd here, though, with the Green Bay correlation. We need a running back. I like drafting him anyways. I think Lloyd's the pick here. What the hell? What's going on here? There we go. Okay. 26% Leggett melts my heart. Yeah, that was like all early on too. Like we were like, and like Fant too. Like how much Fant do we have in BBM? 35%. Like, do you know what the best part about this Noah Fant exposure is? Like the 35% Noah Fant, like it's literally all from like if I scroll down like my teams right now, like for BBM, like it would just be all. And let's just actually do it. Let's go over here to bestballoverlay.com and we look at Noah Fant. We have BBM on. If we just go and look at where we got Noah Fant on all these teams, here we go. Noah Fant. This is what round? It'd be 18, 17, 16. Round 16 Fant. Round 17 Fant. Round 16, or that would be 18, 17, 15 Fant. This is round, I think that was the same team. Round 18 Fant. Like round 16 Fant. Round 16 Fant. Round 17 Fant. Round, like, you know what I'm saying? Like that makes me feel really good about all the Fant that I have. His ADP is literally in the 14th round now, and I got these juice bags of round 18, 17, 16, 15 Noah Fant, and it warms my heart. Truly, it does. Warms my heart. Okay. Algier's a guy I would love to click here. Obviously, Jalen Wright. He might come back around though. Maybe not. Maybe I feel like I do need to go running back here, if I'm being frank. Leggett is interesting, but I'm not like, I have 16% QJ. That's kind of scary in BBM. I'm not gonna lie. QJ goes there. Griffalicious on the clock. Also needs RB. Has ETN Brooks and Pollard. Doesn't need RB that bad. Does have Tampa Bay. I'd be shocked if he didn't go Leggett here. He's got that week 17 correlation. Week 17 correlation there. We'll see. Goes Leggett. Okay, I figured. I think Algier is the move here. I like Algier on non-Bijan teams. I mean, I love Algier on non-Bijan teams. I don't really feel the need to build out a second receiver, like a secondary stack. Like normally I would go DeMario or maybe Hunter Henry if I'm trying to build out a later QB thing, but I don't need to do that on this team. I just need to hammer away at some RBs, and I think Algier has more upside than any RB that goes after him or, slightly before him right now. So clicking Algier feels really good. It's like, it's going to kill me. Like, I'm going to be way over the field on Algier exposure overall. And like, if nothing happens to, like, I think drafting Bijan and Algier are both good moves, right? Like it's kind of weird where like you're kind of punting Algier bags, but like you can get Algier in the 13th, 14th round. Like your team isn't going to fold on if you miss on a 13th round pick, right? But it does provide insurance where like if you do miss on your first round pick and Bijan Robinson, God forbid, knock on wood, he has a serious injury, you are juiced to the max with Algier bags. Where like it feels like a very low risk, high reward. You know what I mean? Very low risk, high reward type of move to stack those Algier, like just have a ton of Algier. I don't see why you wouldn't be if you're drafting Bijan Robinson, like if you're going to be above 10%, 12% on Bijan, you should also be drafting Algier, in my opinion. Just given the price, given and never do it together. So at least you know what I mean? Like the teams you don't draft Bijan on, like will then you'll have Algier on teams where Bijan isn't on them. You know what I'm trying to say? Algier can also go off at any time. I 100% agree, Ronnie. 100% agree. I think they're going to use him a little bit, and I think he's just a good running back. Maybe he just does, he breaks a 30-yard touchdown run, a 40-yard touchdown run. Like he's a good player. He's a good player, I think. So, all right, we are 7 picks away now, and thanks for hanging out with us today. I truly appreciate you guys tuning in every single day that we go live. Drop a like, drop a sub, all that fun jazz. 24-hour live stream coming up soon. Again, I don't have a date, but I will get that eventually. I don't even know if I want to draft Fant. Yeah, like I have so much of him. Like I'm gonna and my bag, it's kind of like Nez and Bestball were talking about this yesterday for different reasons, but like my bags are packed. I've fought the good fight. I've won the battle. Unless Noah Fant, gets hurt in training camp, which I would cry. But I've won the battle already. We just saw where I had all those Fant bags. I don't think this team doesn't need Fant. This team doesn't need Fant, and it doesn't need him. It's later 14th round, but it's like, I don't know. I just don't think this team absolutely needs Fant. I was hoping I'd get Jalen right there, but we don't, which is fine. Okay, I think Kendrick falls more now, though. I don't want to go Kendrick because I think he'll fall a little bit more past this price. Dobbins is a guy I don't have in BBM, and if I'm going to go 6 running backs, I'm actually fine going Dobbins. Chuba is a guy I wouldn't mind going either. Man, I don't know which one I want to go. I'm going to go Dobbins. Here. It's kind of a risky pick. I wouldn't do it if I was going 5 RBs. I've kind of already committed going 6, so I feel Dobbins is fine on a 6 RB team where, like, if he doesn't work out, at least we have 5 other running backs that we feel decent about. So we'll have to see. And then we'll just probably close the draft out with receivers. Taking my guys. You were going to draft Dobbins. That makes me feel a little better about myself. It's just the 0% Dobbins and BBM scared me a tad. If I'm being honest, scared me just a tad. 50% Fant is fine. 57% Fant. Who says no? I don't say no. I might try still just draft him in puppies and whatnot. I hope we get a puppy soon. Like a small stakes. I hope we get a super flex. Cross my fingers. I hope we get one more super flex. I kind of want to do another college football draft too. Are those is that still like up in? Did that fill yet? No, it's still there. It's 80% filled, so it's almost done. I might do one of those tonight just for fun. Might do one of those. Had like 28% Dobbins pre-draft because I love 0 RB. Love that set. That's a great exposure to have. That's a great exposure to have pre-draft. I'm sure your bags are looking good. Looking good. It shouldn't. People still drafting Dobbins is sad. Damn. Roast me then. Roast Seth too. Why are you high in the offense? There's going to be a way more passing volume. They re-signed him for a reason. He still has that first round, skill set, that talent. So I'm going to ride Fant until the wheels fall off. And he's still undrafted here. Like, this is where, like, you dangle this Fant in front of me, and this is going to be 10 picks after ADP, pretty much where I was drafting him, like 2 months ago. But, like, you cannot dangle this in front of me, and, like, I gotta think one of these drafters drafts Fant right now. I hope they do, because I don't want to. I'm going to draft Fant if you do not draft him right now. I should draft Chuba. Chuba is the smart pick. He is 13 picks past ADP. Why you would take Otton over Fant is crazy. It's crazy. Oh, I should draft Chuba. I should do it. I'm not going to. Come on, you cannot dangle 10 picks of ADP value on Fant to me. You cannot do it. I'm going to take it every time. There are rules in this game. There are rules. And one of the rules is you draft Fant if he falls 10 picks past ADP. I don't give a fuck where he's going. 15th round Fant in today's climate, unbelievable. You know what? That deserves a song. We're playing the song. I said I play with Leggett or Fant. We got Fant 10 picks after ADP. Here we go. You guys ready? Let me get the board open first. You guys can look at that while I jam out. Here we go.
In the club, poppin' with my niggas. Kodak pop. All love, rockin' on them jiggers. On the money. You ain't talking money, I don't hear you. You ain't gotta touch my own feet. That's true. Born about my skull. All my niggas monkeys, we gorillas. All my niggas clutching, we some hitters. Birds on my timeline, I'm in the club.
Here we go, baby. I love it. Oh my God. Thank you for sniping me on Fant with your 40% exposure, you asshat. I didn't snipe you on Fant. Fant would not have fallen to you. He was not going to fall 5 more picks. This Conklin, easy money was going to draft Fant. Easy money would have drafted Fant. You liar. You're wrong. Everyone knows it, Aaron. You're just wrong. Let me tell you something about Noah Fant. He was not going to fall 5 more picks. No way. Not in today's climate. Not with a bunch of Tyler Conklins streaming across the border. No way, Jose. Wrong. All right. How I have 19% of Bucky Irving in Bestball Mania is beyond me. It's a Trump thing. They're kind of similar. I know. It's not always my impersonation isn't always the best. I will say it's not always the best here. He a fan. He a fan. Love it. 2 picks away. Easy money. What are we thinking here? I was hoping Gibson might fall. I would love to get Estimate, though. 0% Estimate is not good. And I think he could definitely have a role. So we're going to go. How much Roshan do I have? 16% makes sense. We're going to go Estimate here. We're going to close it out with 2 more receivers. Wait. Yeah. We go with 6 RBs, so 2 more receivers. I already committed to going 6. I feel good about these 5. Like going 2 more with 7. I think 7's is a fine spot for these guys. Okay, there was a Detroit guy, a Detroit wide receiver who was like, he was getting more run than Khalif Raymond. It was like a guy I'd never heard of before. Let me see if I can find his name again. Antoine Green. I think this is a UNC guy, I believe. Yeah, he's a UNC guy. He was actually really good for what was he? What draft pick was he? He was a 7th round pick. I thought Antoine Green was better than that. They also have Traquan Smith there too. Interesting. Antoine, but I was thinking of Antoine Green. Apparently, he was having like a really good. Let me see if I can find some coach speak of him on Twitter. I definitely saw something about him. We're like, let me see if I can find something. Antoine Green. Let's see here. Antoine Green is a dark horse candidate. Don't sleep. I'm gonna go to like latest. Let's see what the people are saying. Let's see. I don't know. I think it might be fun. Hate to break it to y'all, but it's Antoine Green season. There was like something that I saw. I just don't know what it. I don't know what it was. Yeah, it was this. Davis. I think Davis Mag tweeted it out. That's what it was. So it's whenever Detroit's offense takes the field for a team period against the defense, it's Green out there next to Amon-Ra St. Brown, Laporta, and Williams. And even though the ball doesn't always come his way as a fourth option in the passing game, Green said he's striving to finish his routes better, be a factor in the run game as a blocker, and contribute to building chemistry with Jared Goff. Doing the little things and staying in the playbook will keep you around in this offense. That's what I saw. I think in a contest where like we're looking for like, like that, like let me go to bbmd.com. Let's see how often is, let's go here. Antoine Green. Let me go Green. Antoine Green, it says 0% drafted. Or all. Let me go all. Yeah, he's literally 0% drafted. Wide receiver 148. I'm gonna take him. I'm gonna take him. I don't know what you guys are on, so I'm gonna take him in round 17. I don't think it really matters what round I take him in. I just want to make sure he's on this team. And then maybe it's not smart to go on a team we're going with 7 receivers, but I don't know, man. I don't know. Might as well just do it. I do like this team too. I almost feel silly to do it on this team, especially. But we only have one Detroit player. Let's just do it. You know what? Let's just fucking do it, man. We'll do it. I don't really care what receiver I get at the end of this. So, yeah, exactly. Well, I'm not gonna let you snipe me, Aaron. Exactly. That's why I drafted him, because I'm not gonna let you snipe me, because like I feel like someone would do it. So I don't do it. I did it. Sorry. Not DPJ. No. DPJ is interesting too, but I feel like he's had his chance to kind of get some run. He just hasn't. Antoine Green, rookie last year. Like, what if he just breaks out? You never know. I liked him at UNC too. I didn't know he was a round 7 pick. I thought he was a lot better than that. James Williams can't catch, could get work. That's what I'm saying. It's a very ambiguous. Like, if they're going 11 personnel, it's Amon-Ra, it's JMO. Yeah, Raymond's out there, but I don't know, man. What if Green's the guy? Green area, not the guy, but what if Green is a guy? I'm not gonna do another draft after this. No, I'm gonna hop off after this, unfortunately. But we'll be back tomorrow. Yeah, now grab Craig Reynolds last round. Definitely not gonna do that. This is more like a 6.5 wide receiver team, if I'm being honest. Maybe this was the wrong team to go Green on, because we have Rice, who could get suspended. We have Watson, who misses a ton of times. It's kind of a boomer bust team. I think it's fine, though. I think it's fine. Also, these Javon Baker shares that are about to go up pretty soon. Thank you, sir. I will take it to the moon. That guy's crushing it in camp right now, and I have 18% or 19% of round 18 Javon Baker riddled across my drafts. It's been a good, like, there haven't been too many players where like they got bad coach speak or like something bad happened to them, and like I was left holding a big bag. I feel like the guys that I've like kind of drafted a lot of are I feel like they could be risers, which makes me feel good inside. Makes me feel really good. I think Baker is a guy I would be comfortable going here. Greg Dortch is a guy, just drafted him. I think we had an Arizona. Do we not have an Arizona week 16 somewhere in here too? I thought we did. Guess we don't. Baker or Dortch? It feels like Baker to me, honestly. I think Baker's him. I'm going to go Baker. All right, this is the team. Jordan Love, Jared Goff, Derrick Henry, Zamir White, Marshawn Lloyd, Tyler Algier, J.K. Dobbins, Audric Estime, Amon-Ra, Debo, Rashee Rice, Watson, BTJ, Antoine Green in the round 17, Javon Baker, Travis Kelce, David Njoku, and Noah Fant. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with us today. I truly appreciate it. We'll see you tomorrow. Again, stay up to date on the Twitter at PPR Tyler for the time we will go live. We will always post what time we go live, so make sure you're followed there. Make sure you're subbed here. Drop a comment after the video ends if you'd be so kind. It just could be a period. It could be a W. It could be anything you want to put there. You could roast me if you want. Let's make it maybe we do a roast me in the comment section today. Let's have some fun with it. Don't know why my camera's so blurry. There we go. We're back. And okay, we'll see you guys tomorrow. Thank you for hanging out. Day number 10, double digits tomorrow of consecutive streams in a row. We'll see you. Peace.